Oh, yes, quite. Oh, Jitsu, you silly goose. You'll never be a master of the universe. Oh, hello there. I'm Emperor Wang, here in Studio 304. Sorry, you caught me in a candid moment. I was reading some heavy literature, Masters of the Universe comics. Of course, can't miss a single one. That's how you stay informed, folks. So, this weekend, ain't shit going on. Don't really have anything. So I figured I would just flap my gums at you for a little bit. Um, Something happened recently that has kind of upset me a little bit. Some of you may recall that I earlier did a video on a couple of Kingdom of Hawaii coins, which you know I love, and they are treasures of history. I had an 1883 quarter and an 1847 cent. And I mentioned that I was going to send them off for a grade to PCGS, and I did. So I sent a 3 coin batch to PCGS using their World Coin submission because at the time of their mintage, the Kingdom of Hawaii was not part of the United States. So I sent the Kingdom of Hawaii cent, the quarter, and I also sent a UK gold sovereign for grading. So I get a call from PCGS and they say there is a problem with my order. They say that I included those 3 coins on the invoice. However, only one was in the parcel upon its opening. Only the sovereign was in the parcel when they opened it, they said. And they asked, how could this be? And do you want us to just proceed with grading the 1 coin? And I said, of course, I want you to proceed with the grading of the 1 coin, but also, what the fuck? Like, I know those 2 Kingdom of Hawaii coins were in there because I use a 2-factor authentication process when I package those coins. Empress Wang was with me because these coins are so valuable, and the quarter in particular was expected to grade possibly MS-63, as you may recall. So I literally sat down with the Empress Wang, shoulder to shoulder. We packaged it together, and much like clearing a gun and showing your buddy that, all clear, I asked Empress, verify that these coins are in there, and she verified. We did this process together, and then, of course, we taped it to Insanity to make sure that nothing would spill out in the shipping process or whatever. So those coins were in there. They said they would launch an internal investigation. Uh, and the person I spoke to on the phone said that their mail department where they open packages is heavily filmed. And I guess they do have a robust internal security detail that will investigate, pull the footage, and see if there's any, uh, you know, malfeasance on the part of whoever opened it. And I asked them, or asked the person I spoke to on the phone, did the parcel appear tampered in any way? And he said no. So I don't know what happened. So of course I go to the internet and I Google, has this situation never happened to anybody else? And yes, it has. And I've even stumbled across people in forums who say that they make a habit of literally filming their entire packing and shipping process just in case something like this happens. And I'm kicking myself that I didn't have the foresight to do something like that, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. So that is currently still up in the air. I will keep you guys posted. But yeah, of course, I'm disappointed on a personal level because one, these coins were expensive to pay for, and two, the potential payoff for the grades I was expecting is also a loss. But more importantly, these are historical items, these Kingdom of Hawaii coins. I've said that over and over again in my videos about them. I have a passion for these coins, and the fact that they could just have vanished when they were already cold and melted down and they're already rare. Yeah, this one upsets me. So I'll keep you posted. In happier news, there's something going on in the community with like pouches and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't really have my finger on the pulse as much as I should. I know people have pouches and they're feeding them. Well, I have nothing to feed. I have a pouch though. Coincidentally enough, when I first started stacking, whenever that was, and I'll keep that vague. This little leather pouch was one of the first things I got. And I just thought it was cool to have a leather pouch to put gold coins in. And uh, looking back, I don't think it's a great idea as far as storing precious metals in leather. One, I think leather attracts moisture, and two, I think the tannins that they use to treat and cure leather could possibly leach chemically in the air and taint whatever's inside. I just suspect that. I have done zero research on that topic. But long story short, I don't use this pouch to store precious metals anymore. But I did for this video jam a bunch of gold bullion into this pouch. And as I was stuffing this pouch to its gills, I realized I had more gold bullion than could fit in this pouch. And it sort of made me think like, okay, I started this journey, this stacking journey, with this little pouch, thinking, wouldn't it be cool to have a few gold coins in this pouch? And now there's more than could be jammed. Um, that's not a brag. That is saying, much like Littlefoot always says in his video, every little bit counts. Every little bit along the way, I've gone vast stretches of time acquiring nothing, nothing at all, but just, whenever I could. And just like Littlefoot says, slow and steady, what's his name? Slowpoke Gonzalez or whatever. Yeah, that'll get you there, man. That'll get you there and it'll get you beyond. So I'm not feeding this today, but he's a little sick to his stomach, so I think he's gonna like maybe throw up. So let's watch that. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna untie this bastard, dump it out, and then maybe organize the pile for just some viewing pleasure payoff. Let's see. Yeah. So there we go. I'll smooth these around into something organized, and then maybe we can zoom in on some individual pieces. There it is, one pouch's belly right there. A lot of sovereigns. This guy's holder came off. Got a lucky angel. Winged genius would be the actual name. Horse and eagle. Try to curate a balance between American, UK, LMU. Just keep it classic. Nothing fancy. Well, well, gotta take a look at the buffalo just because it's so textured. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Coming up, I hope to have the grading results from the one coin that they did grade, and I hope to keep you updated on the ongoing PCGS Hawaiian coin mystery. Well, that's all. Cheerio.